first part of your syllabus is where you will learn the basic components of the computer, what is computer, how it works, what is the classification of the computer, what is the history, these things that we will learn in the first part. Next part we will go into little deeper of the computer components and all that. And then after that, gradually we will move to Microsoft Office package, where we will learn Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Access, these things. So all total, this is your syllabus, which is, again I'm saying, it's very easy. কোনো প্রবলেম হবে কোনো নেই, তো এই সিলেবাসটা ভীষণই সোজা। শুধু তোমাকে যেটা করতে হবে, হোয়াট এভার নোটস অ্যান্ড হোয়াট এভার যা আমি ক্লাসে বলবো সেগুলোকে তোমায় ফলো করতে হবে। সো লেট আস স্টার্ট with our things. So you can see that at first it is written what is computer. So I think everybody knows that what is computer nowadays. I think সবাই তোমরা কোনো না কোনো সময় কম্পিউটার ইউজ করেছো, সবাই তোমরা কোনো না কোনো সময় কম্পিউটার নিয়ে কাজ করেছো। So that will be not any problem. So you know that computer is an electronic device which we use to store the data. যেখানে আমরা data store করি, as per given instruction it gives quick and accurate result. So computer is an electronic device. More specifically, I will say it's a digital electronic device. It's a digital device. It's not an analog device. It's a digital device. So it's an electronic device which is used to store আমরা যেখানে data store করি, এবং সেই stored dataর উপরে as per আমাদের instruction, আমরা যে instruction ওকে দিই, as per our given instruction, it gives us quick result, and the results are also accurate. So that's the specialty of the computer. So here we will get two terms. One is data, another is information. Now, data is basically the raw facts, what we provide to the computer. The raw fact, what we provide to the computer, that is the data. Information, the difference between data and information is that information is the processed data. Information which has some meaning. Information from where we can understand that, okay, this is the thing, this is the scenario, we will get the clear picture. So that is the information. And data is the raw fact, what we are collecting from our society and all that. Suppose I am telling you to collect the marks of computer application in semester 1. So you will collect the marks, will be 70, 30, 40, 50, 60, 80, 100, like that. So if you see that marks only these figures, 70, 50, 60, that will not be so meaningful thing. But when after processing, computer will generate, suppose a graph, suppose a computer will generate a pattern, or it will generate the average marks. So from there we will get lots of informations. We will get, computer will generate the lowest marks, computer will give you the highest marks. So we will understand that, okay, the lowest marks is this in computer application, highest marks is this, average is this, and likewise. So that is basically becoming an information. So computer is using the data, and as per our given instruction, it is generating the information for us. So that is the computer is basically. And it is a combination of different types of separate electronic device, like input device, processing unit, output device, etc. Actually, computer has three main parts. And you know this, there is an input device, there is a processing device, and there is output device. The input device, like your keyboard, like your mouse, like your joystick when you're playing games, like your scanner. These are the input devices. Processing unit, it is basically under the CPU. It is basically under the CPU box, CPU cabinet, whatever you say. CPU is the main processing element over there. Within the CPU, again, we will get three parts. ALU, that is arithmetic and logic unit. CU, that is control unit. And MU, that is management unit. Memory unit. Memory unit. So control unit, arithmetic and logic unit, and memory unit. So these three things, it is under the processing unit. And there is output device. Output device is your monitor, is your printer, is your plotter. So there are different output devices. So all these three parts, I think a part niye, there is a computer. So I think you can understand this thing very easily. There is nothing much to say about this at this level. Next is the characteristics of the computer. Now question can come like that. What are the characteristics of computer? Okay. Then you have to find out what is the characteristics. Now if you think in your mind, you can answer it on your own. What computer primarily gives us, primarily provide us? Speed. We can get much more faster response from computer than any human being. That's the main thing is. So speed is the first thing. That's why we use computer. Next is accuracy. When the same thing is done by human being, it may have some error, but in computer there will be no error because it is a program, because it's a set of instruction whatever we have given to the machine, and machine is performing that to us. So there is a very lesser chance of error. So that's why accuracy will be increased. So in your result, accuracy will be increased. Then is storage. Now in computer, as there are memory unit, so there will be lots of storage space. You can store lots of data over there. Okay. Next is diligence. Now that means basically we, the human being, when we are doing our work hour after hour, we may feel fatigue, we may be bored or like that, but computer will not be bored doing same thing repetitively hours and hours, because it's a machine again. So yeah, Obik Moldik, tell me if you have any question.
স্যার এগুলো কি খাতায় লিখে টুকে নেবো?
দেখো আমি তো দুটো জিনিস, এক হচ্ছে আমি এগুলো তো তোমাকে তোমার হোয়াটসঅ্যাপ গ্রুপ প্লাস তোমার গুগল ক্লাস, তাতে আমি এই নোটটা তোমাকে প্রতিদিনের নোট প্রতিদিন তোমাকে আমি শেয়ার করব, ঠিক আছে?
ওকে।
তো যেগুলো নোটে আছে সেগুলো তোমার খাতায় ঢোকার দরকার নেই, বাট যেগুলো আমি ধরো এর বাইরেও মুখে হয়তো কিছু কথা বলছি বা ভবিষ্যতে বলবো, সেটা যদি তুমি মনে করো খাতায় ঢুকতে পারো। ওকে। আর এই জিনিসগুলো যদি তুমি মনে করো যে দেখো এটা তোমাদের উপর, এই জিনিসগুলো যদি তোমরা মনে করো যে তুমি কম্পিউটার থেকে বা তোমার মোবাইল থেকে পড়ে নেবে, ইউ ক্যান ডু দ্যাট। তুমি যদি সফট কপি পড়তে ভালোবাসো, আর যদি তুমি মনে করো যে তুমি সফট কপি তুমি পড়লে তোমার অসুবিধা হচ্ছে, তুমি হার্ড কপি করবে, তাহলে তুমি আইদার লিখতে পারো অথবা প্রিন্ট আউট বার করতে পারো। ইন দ্যাট কেস আই উইল সাজেস্ট তুমি লেখো, কিন্তু লিখতে গেলে তোমার ইট উইল টেক মাচ টাইম। সো তার থেকে আমার মনে হয় পড়ে নেওয়াটা ভালো। ওকে, বাট अगेन ইট ইজ আপন ইউ, ইট ইজ নট there is no such hard and fast rule। আমি সবার জন্য বলছি, নট অনলি ফর অবিক only, সবার জন্য বলছি ইট ইজ নট এনি হার্ড and fast rule যে তোমাকে লিখতেই হবে। আবার এটাও নয় যে তুমি লিখবে না, আমি তোমাকে বারণ করছি লিখতে, আমি তা বলছি না। আমি বলছি যে ইট ইজ আপন ইউ, তুমি কি করবে। তুমি যদি মনে করো সফট কপি পড়ে নেবে, তো দ্যাট উইল বি देयर, আই উইল গিভ ইট টু ইউ এভরি, মানে প্রতিদিনের ক্লাসের নোট আমি প্রতিদিন দিয়ে দেবো, সো ইউ উইল গেট ইট। ওকে
ওকে
okay, so whatever I'm saying, diligence, that means computer will not be bored, computer will do things hours after hours without any break or without creating any error, until and unless the machine gets down and all that. That is different. Machine ta jodi kharap hoye jay tale that's different. Next is versatility. You can use computer to perform different types of work. তুমি পড়াশোনার জন্য কম্পিউটার ইউজ করছো, তুমি ফ্যাক্টরিতে প্রোডাকশনের জন্য কম্পিউটার ইউজ করছো, you are using your computer when you are running a business. So there are different aspects when you are running your computer, when you are using your computer when you are booking tickets from for air or for rail. So there are different usage of the computer. So there are different types of work you can do. So in that way it gives you versatility. Next is, as I told you, as computer have some storage mechanism, so it will have some power to remembering the thing. Next, computer, don't do these things, don't mark these things, okay? Otherwise I will remove you from the class. Those who are doing this, I can understand, I can remove this, I will remove you from the class. Please don't do this, don't mark the notes like that. Next is no IQ. Computer does not work without instruction. Computer কিন্তু তার নিজের কোনো it has no brain, it cannot do anything on its own. What it performs based on instruction given by us. So it's not like that computer will do the things on its own. Whatever you are getting, that has been programmed somewhere, that has been instructed to the computer to do that. So that's why computer is performing that for us. So that's why you can say computer has no IQ, no intelligent quotient, what generally human being have. Next is no feeling. Computer can't feel anything. It has no emotion, it has no knowledge, no experience, no feeling. So these are the very basic characteristics of computer. So primarily it will give you speed and accuracy. With that it will provide you the storage mechanism with its versatility, without IQ and without any feeling. So that's the characteristics of the computer. Next, we will just go through some overview of the different components of the computer. Computer, the first and foremost thing that it should have, or that it has, is the central processing unit, or CPU, which is actually the heart and mind, whatever you say, of the computer, and you can say its brain also. Without this unit, computer is unable to do anything. So central processing unit, or in short we call it CPU, that's the first and foremost part of the computer. This CPU, as I told you, later on we will see, as I told you, it is classified into 3 sections: arithmetic and logic unit, which is used for the all arithmetic and mathematical calculations; control unit, which controls the overall operations; and memory unit, which stores the data. So CPU is divided into 3 sections. The CPU is a very vital part. Next is keyboard. You know keyboard. Next, mouse. The mouse has different types: wireless mouse, wired mouse. We'll see maybe. Monitor. Again, monitor has different type. CRT monitor, that is known as cathode ray tube. Now this thing you can write down. Whenever saying cathode ray tube, this is not written here. You can write down. Cathode ray tube is the full form of CRT monitor. LCD is the liquid crystal display. Touchscreen monitor, that is in your mobiles and all that. And TFT, this is another type of monitor. Okay. So
excuse me, sir.
Yeah, tell
So
me.
please can you repeat the CRT? Please can you repeat the CRT
CRT,
monitors?
CRT means cathode ray tube. You can write down cathode ray tube.
Thank you, sir.
Then is LCD, means liquid crystal display. LCD is liquid crystal display. There is another type of monitor, LED. There is another type of monitor, LED. That is, this is not written here. Write down LED. That is light emitting diode. LED's full form is light emitting diode. And There is another kind of monitor which is written TFT, that is thin film transistor. Thin film transistor. So there are 5 types of monitor primarily. You can see CRT cathode ray tube, LCD liquid crystal display, LED light emitting diode, which is not written here, LED light emitting diode, touch screen, that is you can see on your mobiles and all that, and TFT thin film transistor monitor. CRT monitor, that was the big fat monitors. Previously it has LCD monitor, little much more thinner. TFT is very thinner. LED is also thinner. So day by day we are developing our technology. We are developing our technology, and with that we can able to these things, to achieve these things. Okay. And joto tumi suppose in case of LCD, it consumes much less power than CRT. So that's the advantage. LCD consumes much less power than CRT. So these things actually. So these are the types of monitors we will have. Next, another very vital component of the computer is switch mode power supply, or SMPS. SMPS, from where computer gets its required power to its every components. So that is switch mode power supply, or SMPS. Next, computer has hard disk drive, that is we call HDD. Hard disk drives also it has different types, like we call SATA, PATA. It has all the meaning: external hard disk, internal hard disk. So we will discuss these things later on, the types of hard disk and all that. Next is printer. Printer, again, printer has different types like inkjet printer, laser printer, dot matrix printer. We will see these things in detail. Next is there will be different other things, scanners and all that. So আচ্ছা, দুজন হাত তুলেছে, আমাকে বলো এক এক করে। দেবপ্রিয় দৈপায়ন দাস, বলো কি বলছো?
Sir, what is the full form is PATA?
Yeah, we will discuss these things later on. Don't worry, I will tell you everything. Okay, we will discuss when we will discuss about hard disk and all that. Right now, I'm not longering these things much. Okay, so you will get your answer. Okay.
Okay.
Anybody has any other question? Okay, so you can see in the picture, I have tried to show you different parts of the computer. Here, floppy disk, you can see the floppy drive. Floppy, you will not see right now. এটা আগে দেখা যেত, এখন আর তুমি পাবে না। কম্পিউটার, এই যে কালো বাক্সটা, এই বাক্সটা হচ্ছে সিপিইউ ক্যাবিনেট অ্যাকচুয়ালি। এর মধ্যে সিপিইউ থাকে, মাদারবোর্ড থাকে, মাদারবোর্ডটা সিপিইউ, মাদারবোর্ডের উপরে সিপিইউ বসানো থাকে। সিপিইউ ইজ দ্য প্রসেসর। র্যাম থাকে, you can see RAM. There are some optical drives থাকে, hard disks থাকে, পাওয়ার সাপ্লাই বলে যেটা দেখতে পাচ্ছ, that is actually SMPS. মেশিনের ভেতরে মেশিনটাকে কুল করার জন্য ফ্যান থাকে, প্রসেসরের হিটটাকে অ্যাবজর্ব করার জন্য হিট সিঙ্ক থাকে। So these are the components of the CPU. Again, if you go into the motherboard is the basic basic electronic board on which different components are attached. Like with the motherboard, your power supply SMPS module will be attached, your DVD will be attached, hard disk will be attached, RAM will be attached, video card will be attached. Most important, your CPU will be attached. So that is the motherboard. So you can see the motherboard, you can see the CPU in this picture. ফিজিক্যাল ক্লাস হলে হয়তো আমি এটা হাতে নিয়ে গিয়ে ক্লাসে দেখাতে পারতাম, বাট যেহেতু এখন ফিজিক্যাল ক্লাসের স্কোপ নেই, সেজন্য আমি ছবিতে দেখাচ্ছি তোমাকে। সো মোস্ট অফ ইউ নো দিস থিংস মাইট বি, বাট স্টিল যারা জানো না তাদের জন্য, বা যারা দেখা হয়নি যাদের এখন পর্যন্ত, তাদের জন্য বলছি। কম্পিউটারের মেইন পার্টস আর দিস: মাদারবোর্ড, হার্ড ডিস্ক, SMPS, RAM, CPU, heat sink, these things. Okay, so now apart from this, computer has some connectors. We call it universal serial bus or USB. Universal serial bus or USB. Next, there are different cabling mechanism are there. We call it Ethernet cable. যে তুমি যে তোমার যে LAN কেবলটা দেখো, So LAN cable, basically Ethernet cable. Its the technical name is Ethernet cable. Next is CD DVD ROM. Now that is very vital nowadays. CD DVD ROM, speaker, mic. These all are the components of the computer. Okay, so these are the components. Next a vital thing, that's the basic thing, that's the history of the computer. It is this question comes, that's why I have included this. It's a very vital question, 5 marks question maybe. It will be a 5 marks question. You have to write the generations of the computer, different generations of the computer. Now ajke tumi computer, whatever you are saying, whatever you are getting computer, ekta shomoy it was not like that. Once upon a time a computer, the size of the computer was bigger than a room. It was bigger than a room. The first generation computer, you can see that is a computer. It is as big as a room actually, and the processing capability of that kind of computer was very less. You can't imagine. It was very less. You can't imagine. It may take, I mean, when suppose to me duto number joke korcho, whenever you are adding 2 numbers, it may take one week to perform that addition operation. So it was slow like that. So that was the first generation computer. In the second generation computer, with some advancement, it has become little much faster, very little much faster, but size was as big. Then in the third generation, the main advancement has happened with the introduction of the IC, integrated circuits, IC. With the advancement, with the introduction of integrated circuits, it has become much smaller and it has become much faster. Then with the third generation, fourth generation, microprocessor has come also. So your computer become much more smaller and much faster. And now we are in the 5th generation. Now, this generation is basically known as the generation of the AI, that is artificial intelligence. Now our computers are much more faster and all that. So basically, first generation, the era was 1940 to 1955 theoretically. Practically, it is not like that. Just theoretically, for your understanding, you think it, the first generation 1940 to 1955. And the example of this was, you can say, ENIAC machine. We call it ENIAC machine. That is electronic numerical integrated and computer. That was the name of that machine. Whatever picture you have seen in the first generation computer, that's the ENIAC machine. And like that. In the second generation, it was 1956 to 65. One example of second generation machine was IBM 1401. This is the name of the machine developed by IBM. IBM, you know, a very prominent company in business solution, international business machines, IBM. So IBM 1401. Next is third generation. It was started from 1966 and it was lasted up to 1975. Again, IBM System 360 was that a third generation machine. Then a fourth generation, it has come 1976 to 1985. Macintosh 128K was an example, prominent example of fourth generation machine. Though it is not like only Macintosh chilo. There was lots of alternatives. This is just for an example. Macintosh 128K. Next, fifth generation. Nowadays, we are in the era of supercomputer. Our machines are much more faster. It can think much more faster than human being. It can do lots of jobs at the same time. So these are the thing. So this is written about these generations. First generation computers was they were made of vacuum tubes. Actually, the main technology over there was vacuum tubes and magnetic drums. Vacuum tubes for the circuitry, magnetic drums for the memory. And this kind of machines, these machines used machine level language. Nowadays, whatever programming language we are getting, these programming languages are high level programming languages. But previously, it was not like that. Previously, all the programs are written in the 1 and 0s. All the programs are written in the 1s and 0s. So that is the machine language. And if you see the picture of vacuum tubes, I have included the picture. This is the picture of vacuum tube. and this is the second one is the magnetic drum. So it was so big, that's why the size of the computer was big. Okay. Next, the second generation. Second generation was made up of transistors. Now that is very vital. One generation e konta speciality chilo, one generation e kibabe, first generation it was vacuum tubes, second generation it was transistors. Now transistors are replaced, I mean vacuum tubes has been replaced by transistors. Vacuum tube ja korto transistor tai kore. So second generation was transistor, and ekhane amra jeta kortam, here it was a punch card. Whatever we do, we programmed in punch card. Punch card means this card, this was a card যেখানে আমরা 10 কে মেনশন করতাম, 0 মানে হচ্ছে ব্ল্যাঙ্ক, 1 মানে হচ্ছে সেটা একটা মার্ক করা আছে। সো মার্ক থাকলে 1, ব্ল্যাঙ্ক থাকলে 0, and everything we communicate in this language because computer do not understand any other. Still now computer only understands zeros and ones. Still now computer only understands zeros and ones. That's why with the punch card we do this. Next is third generation. It has come integrated circuits. পাশে দেখো ছবিটা দেওয়া আছে, integrated circuit IC. This is the circuit যার একটা সার্কিট যার কানেক্টর গুলো অতগুলো লেগ বলতাম আমরা। So this is the integrated circuits. So with the third generation, with the commencement, with the advancement of integrated circuits, which is made of silicon chips, semiconductors, we can say, our computers has become much more faster, much more advanced, and gradually it has shaped. Now the fourth generation was microprocessors. Fourth generation was the era of microprocessor. You can see this is the microprocessor, this is the processor. Nowadays we are in the era of Intel Core 9 and like that, because previously it was not like that. তোমার বাঁদিকে যে ছবিটা দেখতে পাচ্ছ, Intel 4004 chip. This was a very basic microprocessor chip made by Intel. Now Intel is a very prominent company with IBM and all that. Now Intel is specialized in preparing ICs. Still now they are doing that for us. And now this is the picture of the motherboard in more detail. In the motherboard there are different markings over there. আমি সবকটা বলছি না, দু একটা বলছি। যেমন 6 যেটা দেখতে পাচ্ছ, এখানে প্রসেসরটাকে ফিট করা হয়। 6 যে মার্কটা দেওয়া আছে এখানে প্রসেসরটাকে ফিট করা হয়। 1 যেটা দেখতে পাচ্ছ এটা একটা ব্যাটারি, আমি আলোচনা করব। এই ব্যাটারিটার নাম হচ্ছে CMOS, কমপ্লিমেন্টারি সেমিকন্ডাক্টর মেটাল অক্সাইড ব্যাটারি, CMOS ব্যাটারি। this CMOS battery, এটা কম্পিউটার তুমি যখন when you are switching off your computer and again you are switching it up, when you switch on it, so after switching on, তুমি ধরো এক সপ্তাহ আগে you have shut down your machine and then you are switching it on after 1 week, you are getting the right date, right time and all that. So that particular thing is being tracked by this CMOS battery on your motherboard. Next, marked 2, যেখানে 2 দিয়ে মার্ক করা আছে, these are different connectors, এখানে USB connectors আছে. So these are the various parts. We will discuss it later on, maybe sometimes. Now this 7, marked 7, here you can put your your RAM and all that. So these are the things. Okay. Next, the 5th generation. As I told you, it is the generation of the artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence can act your machine. This is the era when the machine can act like human being, like us. So artificially we have put intelligence to the computer. So that is basically the era of artificial intelligence. Amra ei intelligence ei era te achi nowadays. So these are the generations of the computer as a whole. So this is the purely very theoretical thing. তোমার এই এত ছবি টবি তোমাকে আঁকতে হবে না। যখন তুমি whenever you will write this question in the exam hall, you don't have to draw these pictures. These pictures are given for your reference only. What you have to do, you have to write these things. যেটা লেখা আছে সেই লেখাটা তোমায় লিখতে হবে। কখনোই এটা মনে করার কোনো কারণ নেই যে আমাকে ছবিগুলো আঁকতে হবে কিনা। নো, নট অ্যাট অল। কোনো ছবি তোমাকে আঁকতে হবে না, জাস্ট লেখাগুলো, ইনফরমেশনস গুলো you have to provide. It will be maybe a 5 marks question, 6 marks question, like that. So that is all about for today's class. I will share all these notes and I will share this lecture on your Google Classroom. I will provide it also in your WhatsApp group. You will get this lecture in my YouTube channel as well, and these notes also you will get it. So hopefully it will be no problem. Now you can ask me quickly. I have very less time. Quickly, if you have any question, you can ask me. I think you don't have any question right now. It's a very simple thing, whatever we have seen today. So it's okay then. We will meet in the next class. That will be in the next week. So apatat